Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim Ron, and today we're going to try to figure out what in the world is Forza Horizon 4 on the PC. It's recently released on Steam, as recently meaning yesterday as I'm making this video, and I quickly want to address the general wondering that people have as to why is this game $60? You can't, I mean, the main, what? I'm trying to make a video. Again with this? Hi, kitty. Attention time. Of course, when we're trying to make a video, Rocky wants attention. Hi, Rocky. And then when you pet him, he's like, nope, but pet me. The main problem that I see on the forums right now is people saying that there's no cross-save, they're thumbing it down, they're giving bad reviews and whatever. It's like, well, if you already own it on the Windows Store, which is what I've owned it for years now, pretty much ever since it came out, why are you trying to buy it again on Steam for $60? It makes no sense. People saying it's $100. Well, it's not really $100. You can get the base game, give you a shit ton of hours of game, and then if you want, you can buy the DLC, which I still haven't. But as usual, before we get into it, we're going to look at the settings real quick. So we have some difficulty settings here, first of all. A lot of stuff. It's really good. I have no complaints. Everything is here that I want. You have, you can set it to custom. You can set the enemy AI difficulty. You can do the steering. You can go simulation, normal or assisted. ABS on, blah blah blah. ABS off, assisted. So a lot of stuff that you can play around with. Control settings. I'm playing with the controller. You can rebind pretty much anything you want. You have, oh, that's the name select. My name is Dark Lord. Audio, you can change pretty much everything you want. I have it on copyright safe music, which is really fucking annoying music. And you have video here, which I have to say that with the dynamic optimization off on my Ultrawide 1440p, I'm getting about 100 frames per second usually. It may dip to 90 or so, but man, this game is incredibly well optimized. You can feel free to crank this shit up. You have motion blur options. You can do whatever you want. A lot of FOV options. This game has received a tremendous amount of work. I didn't change anything, so I don't know what you're talking about. This game has a tremendous amount of work and attention to detail and everything, and I'm just blown away by how well this performs. A lot of this stuff is pretty much maxed out as much as possible. I have toned some things down, but to give you an example, I was able to play this at 4K with my 1070, now a 2070 graphics card. 4K, I was getting about 60 FPS. A little bit over, it was like 70, and it was definitely playable. I mean, 60 FPS, 60 FPS. You can also adjust the HUD. Anything you want. There's just a ton of optimization here. It's incredible, and ultra-wide works incredibly well, so no complaints there. Looks like we have a wheel spin, and this one gives me three things. So we have $300,000, a Ford Raptor, and 500,000 credits, not dollars, but as you saw, it's really incredibly easy to get money on this game. I am level 70. I played a lot of this game, and I pretty much finished everything that the single player has to offer me, all the campaign stuff. And then I have 4.5 million credits with a shit ton of cars. Speaking of cars, I'm sure you've seen gameplay on this, so we're just going to go through what this has to offer. So on the home, this is the world map. I don't own any of the DLC, so this is pretty much all you get. Anything that says new has been added over the span that I've owned the game, and I haven't beaten it yet, but everything else that says completed here I've already done. Speed traps, there's an easy way to do speed traps, is get the fastest fucking car in the game. You can fast travel by knocking down some of the signs. It does cost credits. It's about 5,000 credits. Do you care? No. It's 5,000 credits, and I have 4.5 million. You can play online. Every time I try to switch to play online, it does say it's finding a session, but it takes a long time to find a session. So change cars. Let's look at how many cars. For that, I do have to go into my home, which is here. I'm driving a beautiful NSX. On top of the large variety of cars, you can also customize them quite significantly. Even the big ticket items that usually lock away customization options due to licensing and all that. So let's see, DLC cars. I don't own any of the DLC. Again, I'm not a person that buys DLC. This was free, the Drift car pack. And it doesn't actually allow me to use the cars, which is really weird, but I'm not gonna waste any time trying to figure it out. Let's see, welcome back page. There's just a shit ton, and one thing I want to criticize is the menu, how clunky it is. There's so many things that the game has to offer that, of course, everything can get quite overwhelming, so it will take some time for you to figure it out. So my garage, let's look at my cars here. This is the one that I'm driving, and these cars, most of them I haven't actually purchased. There's custom liveries you can download from other people's creations and apply them to your car, which is really nice. These are drift cars. Again, like, let's say I'm trying to get into one. Actually, it won't let me get into it. That's weird. Well, never mind then. This works. It wasn't working yesterday when I tried it, so who knows? You have trucks, you have lorries, you have old cars, fast cars, you have, which I think this is the fastest car on the game. Everything is pretty much maxed out. It's X, it's 999 rated. It's crazy fast. And you have Mazdas, MX-5, which is I've made stupid fast. Obviously, you have a GTR V-Spec 2, which, of course, there's no other livery you can apply to this this car. It's always going to be the Too Fast, Too Furious livery. You have shit like this, which drives crazy. It's just Subarus. There's no Toyotas, of course, because Toyota has a stick up their ass about involving their cars into racing games because it promotes unrealistic driving, and it makes no sense of why they're doing it. Upgrades. Let's grab a car that is upgradable by crazy amounts. So we're probably gonna do, let's see, which Honda have I? I've already fucked this up. That's a front wheel. We don't want that. Let's just do the Infinity. Let's see what we got with this one. There's crazy amounts of stuff you can do. If you've played Need for Speed Heat, it's very similar. You can do engine swaps, you can do body kits, you can do whatever the hell you desire. And one thing I gotta say about this that it has one up on the Need for Speed is the driving. But as far as customizability goes, I prefer the Need for Speed one. But let's see, tuning, body kit presets. You can apply body kits to these. Keep in mind, some of the body kits will make your car slower. So if you go for looks, then get the body kit. If you don't care about looks, body kits will usually slow you down, which is kind of weird. But you can do an auto upgrade. You can pretty much push it down or up or the maximum that it can go. In this case, it was 998. I don't think it's going to go that much, but it will go 927. I like to do it manually. So you can do custom upgrade here, and first thing I like to do is go to conversion, and this is where you can do a drivetrain swap, engine swap, and a body kit. Already done the body kit here. This one does make it faster, but the M3 body kit will make the BMW slower. So you can go to rear wheel drive or all-wheel drive. This is rear wheel. I'm gonna keep it on rear wheel because I have too many all-wheel drives. And then this is the engine swap. I don't know what the stock one, I think it's just a V6, but this one goes to a 6.2 V8. And of course, with the 6.2 V8, this one is unlocked. You can go into turbo mode. You can add a supercharger and a twin turbo. I think I want... I think I'll do this one. Here we go. And now we can go into the general options, of course. You can change pretty much anything you want. The intake, the fuel system, the ignition. Always go to the maximum. The exhaust. Here we got the camshaft, which is gonna fucking go crazy. Valves, displacement, of course. Race engine block, pistons. Displacement super. Oh no, that's the slowest one. But it does add more power. Yeah, whatever. We already have good enough lunch. And you can go to the intercooler, give some more power. sacrifice of acceleration and launch, which is fine because we haven't put on tires on it yet. And now we're going to go to the handling. So increase the braking, suspension. Oh, this one is fine. We're just going to leave it there. I don't like them too low. I don't stance my cars. I think that looks ridiculous. When I see them on the road, I just laugh. Here we go. Body weight reduction. And I'm pretty much halfway through the optimization here. You can go to the transmission, driveline, differential, and then lastly we have the tires. Okay, so it does already. You can do drag tires. It's annoying because you can technically go higher than 10, but the game caps it at 10 because it doesn't really calculate for some of the cars. But this one could easily go over 10 if I added more of the upgrades. So we're not going to do the drag tires now because the handling and the braking does get affected. We're just going to leave it on there. But do keep in mind that you can just maximize the acceleration and the launch. For some reason, some people it might be worth it. I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, this body kit already messed with the tires enough. So we're not going to do anything there. And it does also mess with the... It's a nice rim. I'm just going to leave it like that. And then you have the spoiler. All you can do is adjust the spoiler. This is low. I kind of like that one. It's a little bit higher. We're just going to keep that one. So 75,000 credits. And we're actually going higher than what the auto upgrade would have gotten us. So kudos to that. And I still have a shit ton of money left. So we're just going to drive this Infinity around. We are going to do some cruising and actually do a couple of races. Again, you can fast travel, but why would you want to? I've already completed this one, but it's a seasonal one, so we're just going to skip it because you can't actually... The green stuff is off-road shit. I'm not a huge fan of it, but to each their own. Drift Club. I'm not going to embarrass myself with that. What do we got here? Seasonal again. Let's do this one. That's a street race, and it's a big enough distance for us to actually go and kind of explore the world and just take in how fucking beautiful this world is. Right now I'm sitting on 104 frames per second, increasing to 106, dropping to 102, so let's just call it 100. You can destroy a lot of the elements here in this world, and this is a rear-wheel drive, so you can easily drift with this. The race line, I do like to have it on, it just helps me out. This is an arcade game, racer. It's not a simulation, so you're not really trying to prove anything to anybody anyway. So if you want to race with the race lines, just race with the race lines. If you want to race in automatic, just race in automatic. Sometimes the car community can be a little bit toxic. So as you can see, a lot of destruction. Nothing will hinder your enjoyment of the game, except houses, of course, and some of the really big trees. You can't take those down, but trees that seems like you may not be able to take down, you do have the ability to take down. So that's fucking yeah. Another thing I want to note is if you do actually race one of these off-road races and you skim on water, the car will behave as if it was actually driving in the water. It's going to slide down, so it's not one of those fake, just slow down. It would actually just keep rolling on one way. So this is just incredible. The music is obnoxious right now, but typically it's not too bad. You can't change radio stations for copyright reasons. Obviously, I'm not going to play the regular radio stations because they have some clearly, obviously, painfully copywritten songs on there. And you can collect a lot of experience. That experience you see on the top, it actually contributes towards a perk system that is tied to a car. And let's see what this looks like. So if we go to cars here, and we go to car mastery, so daily driver, it gives me more credits, and as you unlock stuff, it gives you a little bit more ability to unlock more things. As you progress forward, it costs more to unlock the perks, but it's really easy to get abilities. I mean, like speed, just go around, destroy stuff, and don't worry about it, and you'll get experience. Let's just, I do want to get that Type R. Yeah. Some of the rewards on the wheel spin are done, but you can't actually buy those, so don't worry about seeing a loot box kind of deal. That's just an added bonus, and in all honesty, it's given me so much to... Why is it saying... Oh, I have this one. I'm just gonna skip that one. Let's just keep driving. I have so much more positive to say about the reward system in this game. It actually does reward you. You will level up quickly. You will get a lot of cash. It's not hard. It's not one of those you have to grind. Yes, they do give you the ability to buy all the cars with real world money. I think it costs upwards of like $34, $50, something like that. If you find it on a sale, it's going to be even cheaper, of course. But honestly, I have so much money. I could go to the car shop and buy whatever the fuck I want, and none will be the wiser. So here's some destruction. Boom. I haven't done anything crazy with the acrobatics here. I'm not going to show you any secrets of the trade. This is just going to be for your information, kind of see what the game is about, what it has to offer. Tremendous amount of cars, of course. I did not. These race lines are not always the best ones. That was a speed trap. Have I already done it? Oh, no, it's a speed zone. Okay, I like the speed zones. And I 3-starred it, of course, because I have one of the fastest cars in the game. But someone did beat me. That's kind of annoying. I can definitely feel the speed. I'm going fast as fuck. And I missed it. Let's try it again. There's no cops, sadly. If you want cops, you just go play Need for Speed Heat. This is not the game for cops. Here we go. We're just gonna do solo. It was gonna cancel matchmaking again. I was in the matchmaking for this whole time, and it wasn't able to find me a lobby. So take that as you may. Let's race with a car that I haven't actually fucked to shit. So let's do. These are the cars I own. Of course, I'm gonna show later the garage, and I mean the rest of the cars that you can purchase. Should I do a race with the fastest car? I should do a race with the fastest car. It's stupid fast. There's some rubber banding, of course. I do have a set on the easier difficulty because I don't want to be stressed when I play these, but sometimes the opponents can be a little bit tricky to beat. Start race. This is another thing I like about this game. Just go. No 3, 2, 1. No waste of time. Aside of sometimes when you discover something new, the game will have to actually tell you about it with a voiceover, and it won't let you skip it. It can be annoying. They don't last long, so just be patient, especially when you're doing the barn finds, which are cars that you find throughout the map and then you get to keep. When you do those, that can get quite irritating because I think there's like 20 cars that you can do on the bar find, and hearing what the guy has to say every single time can get quite annoying. So game developers, let us skip dialogue. It's not the end of the world if the story of your racing game doesn't translate the way it should. It's our choice. Our time, our choice. So obviously, professional driver here. If you've seen my Dirt Rally 2 video, you know that this guy here likes to get it down with the cars and the driving. I am pretty much on the top leaderboards of this game, pretty much on all the events. I may have dropped down lately because I haven't played the game for about over a year, I would say. It's more than a year, actually. Yeah, it's definitely over a year that I played this game. So that gave these guys a little bit of time to come in and knock me out of the leaderboards. But I'm a professional driver generally, so I'm not too worried about it. I can just jump back on it and just beat the hell out of them in no time. So I'm not worried again. They can enjoy their 5 minutes of fame. Now that I'm back in the game, everyone should just keep running as they usually do, trying to catch me, but too bad they can't. So we're coming up to 99%, 100%. This is what the race looks like when it's over. Obviously, they're just trying to keep finish. That's what she said. credits. It does give you a lot of credits, and the level ups, of course. So what I would like to do is see if I can go to the festival. You have to fast travel back to the festival and actually view all cars. Is there one that doesn't have the DLC cars? No, here's the garage, auction house. I haven't really messed with the auction house, but I don't have time to come back in and check and all that, so. And plus, they cost a lot of money, so like this one, GTR 95. It has 23 hours remaining, 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 minutes. I don't really care about those cars. Unique cars. Let's see what we have for unique cars. Start bid, buyout. 1 minute left. What is this? Fucking buy it, whatever. We're gonna buy out. Actually, no, because it's ending. We're just gonna make a bid. Let's see if it's gonna. Bid failed. Is it over? It's probably over. Yeah, it's probably over. It's got to find one that says 2 minutes remaining. Okay, what do we got? Ending soon. I already have most of these things. Ah, fuck it. Whatever. See, this is why I don't fuck with the auction house. Doesn't usually work. So let's just view all the cars. Here we go. We have some Acuras, which is really nice to see. I'm actually gonna buy this this guy. Here's the liveries. You can actually... They're actually ordered by the most popular ones for the most part. Here's some of the most popular ones. This one's garbage. I don't know. We can just do... Let's do this one. Top one. 25,000 credits. Yeah, I think I can afford that. I definitely think I can afford that. That's not going to be a concern. Saving. The game generally is kind of fast on doing things, so I really... Oh, it's the Grinch. I just noticed. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. Alright, let's go to view all. So you have some Acura, some Alfa Romeos, which is really nice. That's the Giulia Sprint GTA Stradale. The Warthog, of course. Yeah, we're gonna buy that one. Almost $1 million. It's worth it. Let's see. Which one do I want? These all suck. Oh. This one's kind of cool. Neon green. That's disgusting, except when you're talking about the Grinch. Yeah, let's do that one. 850. This gotta be the most expensive vehicle I've purchased in this game. I don't think I've purchased anything that was more expensive. And I'm surprised it's not actually a DLC car. Which, one of my favorite cars, the S2000, is a DLC car. And that's kind of annoying. There's actually a Halo mission in this game, and you do drive the Warthog, and that's fun as fuck. So, that if you haven't played that mission, I definitely recommend it. So, owned. Ascari. There's some crazy fucking brands out here. A lot of Audis, of course. I used to be an Audi fan until I figured out how much money it costs to maintain one. So, that's a no for me, dog. This thing is only 106,000. I just paid 850 for a Warthog. That's crazy. There's Bentleys, the old ass Bentley. I'm contemplating buying that and racing around. There's a lot of BMWs. A lot of BMWs, as if we didn't know they have enough cars. They do have a lot of cars. M5. Yeah, this is just too many cars. I didn't even know that was a car brand. I'm considered a car guy. I want to buy a lorry because you do need a lorry for one of the events. Here's a lot of Chevys, a lot of fucking Chevys, that's for sure, and a lot of Dodges. So there's a Challenger. One of my friends has a Challenger. He has the V8 Challenger, and we raced on my Honda Accord, my touring Honda Accord 2.0 turbo, and we raced 3 times on a rolling start. He fucked me on the first 2 because I was waiting for my car to downshift, because obviously 2020 it's not a manual. But then when I put it to sport mode and I downshifted to first, We were neck to neck for a long time. So, how many Ferraris does this game have? Jesus. Here's a Ford Raptor. A lot of Fords as well. I don't know what's happening with the American car companies, but... So this is a DLC car. You can see it by... actually, also you can also transition from mouse and keyboard to controller seamlessly, like GTA 5. You can see it by this icon here. That's a DLC car. So if you click it, it's going to say contact server. You can buy 1 car, 6 cars, or all of them. Crazy amount of cars. So this is I own. This is the Formula Drift cars. I don't own this one. That's not a Formula Drift car. HDT. Holy shit. Hennessy. Some of these I haven't even realized that it has so many. So a Civic Coupe. That's a DLC car. S2000. Oh, so the 2009 is not a DLC, but the 2003 Honda S2000 is a DLC. So we are going to buy the 2000, of course. Ooh, let's see what we got. Let's search. Was this on Fast and Furious? I think it was. Description. Fast Furious. And we're going to search. I think the girl had... Yeah, the girl had it. Yep. So... Why are these not popular? That's what I want to know. Yeah, we're just going to go with this one. I wish Toyota cars were in this game, and it's kind of sad that they're not, because there's actually a Supra icon on one of the events, and I'm like, shit, Toyota finally added cars to this game, but that was not the case. Let's see if we can go back. View all, and now we gotta go all the way. Let's start from the bottom. Now we're here. That's a crazy amount of cars, of course. Look at... Oh. I was cycling through cars and I didn't realize. So we got Jeep. My god, there's the lorry right here. The Volvo. Yeah, I might have to... 800,000. Fuck it. You know what? I haven't driven one of these. So, it's going to be a good change of pace. Which one do I like the most? These all kind of suck. I'm not going to advertise. Okay. This isn't too bad. Yep. Oh, I kind of like this one actually. Yeah. Yeah, this looks clean. Almost 1 million credit. I went from 4.5 million when I started this video down to whatever the fuck math that is. I'm sure the game's gonna tell me real soon here. I'm gonna go straight to editing this car. This is what we're gonna drive. This is gonna drive this one. I know there's a challenge that you have to do. 2.7. Not too bad. So here's the lorry. A lot of Volkswagens. Again, this popular brand. So you have your Sirocco, which is actually one of the cars I wanted to buy badly when I moved here, and I realized I don't have it in the States, which is kind of Vauxhall. I didn't know they make cars still. 2006 Corsa. Damn. Crazy amount of cars. Crazy amount of cars. And the Subarus, of course. Wouldn't be a racing game without the Subarus. This one's fast as hell. There's a Saleen car. I remember I used to play this on... it was a DS game, I think, that I used to play this race this car on. I think it was a PSP game, maybe. I can't remember. Renault. I used to like Renaults. Yeah. And then Porsche. Porsche makes a lot of cars, in case you guys didn't know. Peugeot. Only one Peugeot. That's kind of disappointing. I wish I had some of the legendary Peugeot cars. Oh, I don't want to get back. I don't want to buy this. Just kidding. It's a DLC car, sadly. Some Pagani Zonda. Pagani makes more cars than I thought they did. And of course, we have the Nissans. Got your Skylines. You got your Skylines. You got your Skylines. Fair Lady. Sounds like a girl's car, but it's not. You have your 350, 370 GTR, Sentra Nismo, and that's a DLC. Boy, I want to see the 3 people that bought this DLC. Find me 3 people that have bought this DLC, and I'll buy it myself. If anybody has bought the fucking DLC. Come on. Forza, guys. What are you thinking? And Mitsubishi, of course. A lot of them are DLC, which kind of sucks. Donkey balls. MG. Wow, I didn't even know. This goes to show you. I haven't gone through all these. Mercedes makes a lot. Oh, there's a Mercedes truck. I'm actually boycotting Mercedes, so. Oh, look at this guy. That's stylish. I realize I've spent too much time on this, so I'm just gonna. There's a lot of Mazdas too. A Lotus. I will buy an Elise. Do they have an Elise? No, they don't. Yeah, that's a good one too. Okay, I think you get the idea. I think there's a lot of fucking cars, and BMW, Jaguar. Have we even Hyundai? There's only one Hyundai, which is kind of sad. It was Infinity, at least. I just want to get to where I was. Okay, Hondas. Here we go. And here's the Type R. I'm gonna buy the Type R next. 2015 though. It's better than nothing. There's a really nice Type R that you can win. Okay, now that we've seen that, let's try to upgrade my truck. There's no body kits. Huh, interesting. We're just gonna do an auto upgrade, bring it up to class whatever the fuck. Add a spoiler in it because you can't drive a lorry without actually putting a spoiler on it. Oh, you can do the bumper too. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Here we go. That's a big ass spoiler. Let's see what kind of conversions we can do. So it's rear wheel drive and not all wheel drive. You lose a lot of speed though, just for the acceleration's sake. We're just gonna leave it as it is. Okay, yeah, it pretty much goes maximum. Can I change these? That's crazy. That is crazy. You can change rims on these. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, we're going with that one. I don't even care. And we're going to make it wide as fuck. I can only make it that much. Let's do it. Let's do it. I already fucked it up anyway. Cool. It's all set up. And we're actually increasing. That's something. Let's drive this around. I want to try to find... I mentioned that the menu is kind of clunky, so I'm going to try to find the actual menu that that showed me the truck. I want to see how this drives. Slow as fuck. But it can drive. I bet it can drift. I betcha it can drift. Can I? Oh my god. There's a drag race. A drag strip. I will make a drag car. I will definitely make a drag car. Not that kind. Colossus. I've completed that. Okay, let's go here. So we have Horizon Life. We have a spin. That's fine. Fortune Island. Lego Champions. That's the 2 DLCs that I don't have. I actually can't find it. So what we're gonna do instead is festival playlist. Yes, there was. Here we go. So I already... Okay. Own and drive a truck. That's it. I kind of missed the memo on that one. So let's just go do that street race that I was trying to do. I'm not gonna actually drive all the way up here because I realized that where is it? Oh, I can't actually do it because I'm in a truck. Okay. So then in that case, we're going to do one of these orange ones that are off-road. What is this? Dirt racing. We're not turning around. Just going to go straight to the destination. Look at this absolute unit. I did not know Volvo makes racing cars. Well, racing trucks. This guy's heavy control. Oh, look at the vents for all the airflow. My goodness. Oh, this is gonna be eventful, I think. Of course, we weren't able to go online, but What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's go, Volvo. Don't let me down. Oh, look at the rest of them. The Mercedes. Start race. Why isn't it starting automatically? Here we go. Just go. Ultra wide, of course. As you can see, no stretching, no distortion, no nothing. Out of my way, bitch. Oh, I was too confident on that one. I should have gone for the handling and not the wide rims. Oh, Lord. Only 8% though. That's fine. We can catch up to them. No biggie. Oh, my God. This came to a complete stop. That one pixel got me. There is cockpit view for the truck, of course. Of course there is. Yes, ma'am. Can I drift again? No, I'll risk it. I'm not too worried. I am the best player in this game, so I will catch up to them eventually. There's kind of a rubber banding gameplay to this, so you'll see all the opponents kind of be really fast in the beginning, and then after a while, this is going to kind of slow down. I've had it where pretty much if an opponent was beating me for a long time, right around the 80% mark, that's when they completely come to a halt and they kind of let you pass them. That's just the thing with the easier difficulties. They're not as forgiving on the harder difficulties, but that's not the case with Need for Speed Heat. So Need for Speed Heat, you never get that. They're always going to slow down. After the 60% mark, all the whatever difficulty you're playing on, the opponent cars, they'll just slow the fuck down and it's gonna let you pass them. I've done this on the video that I made on the game. I was playing on the easy difficulty, then I switched to medium, and then I switched to the hardest difficulty, and it happened the same. And the problem is that on the easy difficulty, that was not any different with the cars, the driving the AI was doing. They would accelerate really fast, they would just be stupid fast, and after a while, they would just slow down. But one thing I prefer about this game over Need for Speed Heat or any other game lately, there's one thing that sets this game apart, and I'm really hoping they don't fuck it up on Forza Horizon 5. And that's that it's not a Ridge Racer type of handling on the cars. So taking really fast corners, kind of drifting all of them, forcing the drift culture on the game. It's just not cool. Leveled up is going to get a wheel spin. Ah, fuck. I'm just waiting to unlock all of those so I don't have to worry about them. This is not a Ridge Racer car, so let's go into, let's do the wheel spin to see what we get. Of course, you can skip it. Corvette, 1953. That was a legendary car too. That's kind of cool. Let's see, my cars. Let's bring out the. Ah, God, I love this NSX, but I already raced with the fastest one. I want to go kind of. Yeah, let's do the Acura here, the RSX. Yes, I do want the car delivered. That's another nice thing. You can just have any car delivered to you, no penalties, no anything, just straight up fun. That sounds like it should. That definitely sounds like it should. No joke there. So this is a. So these races. So you have the taxi one here. This guy. It's just taxis. They're continuous races that you have to... Oh, barn find. Let's go to the barn find. See what this barn find is. Oh, come on, Acura. That's what they sound like on the street right next to me. I'm not surprised at all. There we go. Just take everything down. You can destroy whatever you want. Again, for the most part, just all these rocks, and the physics are kind of satisfying. It does slow you down though, so it's in your best interest not to actually destroy everything you see. So no Ridge Racer type of handling here. It's regular arcade handling. It doesn't piss you off. And although Need for Speed Heat does not have Ridge Racer handling, it does have really bad handling in the sense that as soon as you start taking a corner, no matter how fast you're going, If you just slide into it, your car's going to come to a complete halt. This car is actually struggling to go uphill. Are you shitting me? You're slowing down. They're not that slow. There's no way that's a thing. That's crazy. There we go. Downhill is my friend. So as I was saying, you take the corner. You just come into a slide, and the car is just gonna halt, slow the fuck down, and then you can just take the corner. And then you have the acceleration, of course, because you're driving a GTR. What else would you drive? And it's just sad with that game, and I've put a lot of hours into that game too. So this game does not suffer from it. You do actually have decent handling. It is arcade again. You're not gonna see anything different here, but as you saw right there, I kind of went into a slide, and that did not stop my car. So we're gonna take that jump, even though I've done a 3-star already on it. We're just gonna take the jump. I've jumped way further than this. One thing I like about this game also is they have... Oh, this is the barn find. Let's see. It's going to take me a while to find it. I usually don't find these. I kind of Google around where they are. Because it's not on the set... Oh, it actually is? Is this where it is?
200 meters. Turn right.
There's no way. Oh, have I found this already?
You have arrived at your destination.
So this didn't work. So this can't be it then. Oh, I've already found it. I think that... Yeah, I've already found... I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. Well, that's how the barn finds work. Here's another one. I found a lot of them, and I've kind of winged them. Yeah, there's a lot more on the map than that I've actually haven't found, so I should have checked on that. But Fortune Island, I'm probably gonna get the DLC eventually if I find them on a sale now that I can. But I don't know about the Lego one. It's kind of too cheesy. Although I collect Lego, so who am I to speak? This is Need for Speed. This is Forza Horizon 4. For those of you wondering about the name, Forza Horizon is actually the name of the festival, the racing festival. We kind of drove through it when we went to get the lorry. When you buy cars, that's where you buy cars. So that's it. This is the game. It's beautiful. There's some really crazy good scenery in this game. And you can't actually run over the wildlife. Don't try. You're not going to be able to do it. So there you have it. This was it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And see you in the next one. Peace.